These are my notes. Yeah, these are my notes here. So, these are like old notes from the beginning of the when I started. Got initial steps. Get administration, government, academy, start geoships, grass service ships, freighters, colony ship. Cycle orders. These are written on a loose leaf, yellow notepad. So, jump engine, drive efficiency, max, blah blah blah. Civilian engines must match. If you have a civilian engine, you have to have a civilian jump drive. Military engine, military jump drive. Terraforming, things we've been noticing. I added these parts, but it's like the terraforming notes, which is like antism, greenhouse, phrygism, greenhouse. Commercial parts increase failure rate if you use them in a military system. Commercial parts have high failure rates, so if you put them in a military ship, they will definitely increase the failure rate. Get a Saurian harvester or refinery. Scientist and academy commandant. Possibly doubles the scientist output. Got survey sites for geo-survey troops. Assault fleets, 2 fuel transports, 1 MS supply with X amount of colliers attached to it. 1 spinal mount per mount. Mounted weapon per ship. Sea whiz for protection. Your fleet speed is a slow ship. These were. I don't know if they were accurate or they're not accurate right now. Alright, beam weapons for very fast ships, full armor or shield and armor. Squared missiles 1, 3, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. Particle beams go straight. Admin command, fleet, subfleet. Just understanding the game mostly. Like lasers or railguns, what you want to go for. Here's the basic breakdown of what each actually do. Because I went through so many Aurora tutorials trying to look for this information, and no one would explain it. No one had that little information. Ugh, that was annoying. How to fire weapons. Turn turrets to fire control. Assign ECM to fire control. Select fire mode. None stops all fires. Area defense shoots any missiles in range. Final fire shoots at blah, and then self shoots before CWIS. And CWIS would be next. Set load to lock in. Open fire click. Synchronize fire to overcome point defense. Auto fire messes with weapon assignments with ships with mixed weapons. Same lock uses the fire control at ships of the same class of the same fleet to target the same location to target. Random. I don't know if that's actually random. First impact on a ship gives you the approximate armor rating. Lasers still half penetration if you have a 10 strength. Strength Q. Was it strength questionable or strength Q? I don't remember what that was. Lasers still have penetrations. Masons ignore shields and lasers. Like, why would you use Masons? It's like I was like looking at this like, why would you use Masons? And then later on, it's like Masons ignore shields and armor. This is be understanding, the different types of ships, frigates, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, carriers. How people name, how got the United States, how they name stuff, the Imperial British, how they name stuff. Imperial Japanese, I think it was Imperial Japanese, Imperial British, or it could be switched. No, I think it's this way. So the Japanese do have a lot of things named after the weather. And I think this was the Halo universe that was written down here. And then the other stuff. This basic tonnage designs. So we were running around with cruiser, a couple destroyers and some cruisers last time. Now this is the basic breakdown of how most of these things are used. Yeah, like the fact that it's like Dreadnought is bigger than a battleship. That's basically it. Yeah, you got your naval doctrines. You know, this is basic naval doctrines for stuff. You know, you got the United States, which generally goes for power projection, cargo protection, and fleet battles. Where the Soviets, knowing they have so much land to defend, went with like, you know, we'll just defend our ports. You know, we won't attack. We'll only attack when we're attacked. You know, and so self-protection, non-engagement. The Kriegsmarine were outnumbered, so they had to go with fast attack, you know, hit and runs, commerce rating. If you ever read the book, what's it called? Starship Troopers. This is what the United States, this is what the Earth was doing. You know, it's like dropping, you know, powered armored troops onto planets, letting them nuke everything, and then getting back onto the ships before the ships left. So there's like shit came in, it's like boom. Guy will go hoop, dun 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 dun, boom 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 boom, and the ship come back from you, and the guy had to jump back on, or he would be left to die there. So xenoarchaeology deals with ruins, construction deals with destroyed bases. This is my initial notes for making a EU4 Aurora 4X tutorial. You know, I'll eventually get to this. It's just a matter of setting aside the time for it. Ground forces. I don't remember if this meant anything or actually did anything. I have to look at the back of some of these. Component, disassemble for research, scrap for parts. I think this was missile design here. 2 to 3 missile. MSP engine. 3 to 4 times speed. And reloads. Blah blah. Percent size 75. Anti-missile, anti-ship missile. Yeah. Doesn't matter how fast they were being shot, really. Doesn't matter if you actually shoot them. Magazine salvos, you know, about 7 to 10 missile salvos. Missile tubes, you know, tubes. And then you want to have 30 to 50 shots, so you want to, you know, 3 to 5, you know, salvos. Remember what 30, 20, 15 were? Anti-ship missiles, you want 10 to 20 tubes per ship. Tonnage? Blah. Missile fire controls, you know, blah blah blah. Turret, you know, tracking speed equals fire control limited by blah. You know, whichever your tech is limited by whatever's lesser. Fire control for a turret should be desired. I have no idea. Turret quad desired tracking speed equal fire control speed. Armor you want 3 minimum. Hit to kill you want about 20 minimum. I think. You know, this is the whole thing previously. I had actually like done this by hand on the thing, but I'm like, whatever, just put that there. And this is, game notes that I've made recently. So everything prior to this was like years ago. If you ever hear me go through the stuff, it's like, where's my notes? That was my notes. And this is like I made yesterday. Yeah, this is like the extra stuff I made yesterday. Missile speed is preferable to missile accuracy for overcoming point defense. Construction equal mining? Oh, you want your construction facilities to basically equal your mining facilities. About 40% with research equal 10 to 20%. These were the numbers we had at the end. Ish. Military engines, things I need to know, blah blah blah. Design gun, then design all turrets. Rate of things on a Gauss cannon you need to know is rate of fire and launch velocity. Magazine size is 442. Oh, that's what I think that was. You want 30 missiles in a magazine, or 20 missiles in a magazine, or 15 missiles in a magazine. That was it. That's what that was. This is like something at the end. I'm like, don't animate damage control if you don't want on it maintenance spam, because oh my god, that maintenance spam at the end was ridiculous. Me writing some things down, like ship names, year, function, type. I think you need powered infantry to get boarding combat. These are the size of the transports. This is the modern army hierarchy for, NATO, the United States, and the United Kingdom stuff. I got it off Wikipedia, so this wasn't, done this way, but I got it this way. I'm like, what does that mean for Aurora? Like, I need solid numbers for certain things, That's why I have this.